But sitting here and having her go through the entire story in terms of how they work and how they operate and what it means for investors and their track record, by the end of that, I was convinced. I said to them, you know, we're ready to do something. And I think we did something about a week or so later, bought our first property.
Well, let me tell you the story about that first piece of property. About 6 months after investing in it, I got to go on a trip. We call it a tour. And I literally stood on the property and did a 360 and could not see anything, any buildings within 3 miles. And I turned to Marcella, and I said, don't tell my wife because she will kill me, because this is like investing in a swamp in Florida. 2.5 years later, I'm down there again, standing in the same place, looking around, half a mile to the east, half a mile to the west. There's over 400 single-family residences being built, even as I speak now to you. That helped a lot. Now, they need homes, they need Starbucks, they need office buildings to go work in, you know, other workers that will come in to support them. And my mixed-use property is sitting smack dab in a spot that all these houses that are being built and all these people that are moving there, they're going to need a mixed use is you know, 4-story building with some kind of retail on the ground floor, maybe an office, and 2 stories of condos. And I'm assuming they're going to want my land at some point. So I'm pretty happy.
Being a native Californian and seeing how so much has changed in the last 30 years just in the Bay Area, I was really never anxious about making that type of decision because it just made sense. We are running out of land. We can't produce any more land that's already there. And to me, it was a no-brainer. The thing that I was concerned about is that my husband, once I presented it to my husband, who's very analytical and a little more on the cautious side, I didn't know how he would respond to it, but surprisingly, Marcella presented it to him and we discussed it on our own. He was 100% on board, which typically it was surprising because normally he's a pretty cautious person.